Thank you so much. I just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. It's only been 3 months since I posted my first video and I've already reached 1,000 subscribers. Now, I know this is just the beginning and it's going to take a long time to reach even other milestones, but it's really exciting to see all the support that you guys have provided for this channel. And I really appreciate all the comments you guys have left. It really helps keep me motivated because let me tell you, talking to myself on a camera and teaching you guys different things about PowerPoint, it's not the most comfortable thing for me to do, but I love PowerPoint, I love engaging with you guys, and it's something I want to continue to do. So thank you so much for showing that support by subscribing to the channel. Make sure to also watch this entire video because I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway at the end of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that I've learned when trying to get from 0 to 1,000 subscribers is what probably everyone else does. They Google how to get from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. I watch billions of videos on this, and I actually end up wasting more time watching videos on how to get from 0 to 1,000 subscribers than actually doing the work to get to those 1,000 subscribers. And that's the biggest thing I want to tell you guys is there's all these people giving you advice on how to do it, but instead of watching those videos on how to do it and keep pushing it off and pushing it off, you just need to start and you just need to upload. It's not going to be pretty. My videos, they're not pretty by any means. I still am working on them every day, trying to improve something in each and every video. I'm in my car right now because it's actually awkward for me to talk to a camera in my room because I have 3 roommates that I also live with in addition to myself. So imagine yourself talking to a camera all by yourself in your room, and they don't really know that you have a YouTube channel, so you just sound like a crazy person in your room. It's not that easy. So that's why I want to go in this car and just share with you guys my honest thoughts of what it's like being a YouTuber and how I got to those 1,000 subscribers. So the biggest thing I learned is that when you're trying to grow, you got to engage with the community that's interested in what you're trying to do. So let's say, because I'm a PowerPoint creator, I went ahead and I made sure I subscribed to all the biggest PowerPoint creators on YouTube. And then I looked at their communities and I engaged with them in the comments section below. I was always looking for comments of people asking questions on how to do certain things about PowerPoint and answering them, and that is how I gained that trust with those people to eventually possibly go over to my channel, check it out, and if they like the content, then subscribe. Now, I'm not saying you should be spammy and post your link of your YouTube channel and say, hey, go subscribe to my channel. Hey, go subscribe to my channel. It's 50,000 people. I am guilty because I did that in the beginning and it got me nowhere. It's not the best look. It's really not good to do, and I don't recommend anyone to do it because maybe you'll get 5 people to subscribe, but then you hurt that relationship with that person that's creating content on that channel. So you want to make sure you're not doing that. What you want to do is just make sure you engage in a friendly way with those other creators and the people commenting on their videos, because that's how you can build new relationships and that's how you can gain trust for those to check out your channel and possibly subscribe. Another big thing that I learned is that try to ask those that are doing it and doing it really well how they're doing it and how they got to where they are. Obviously, it does take a long time to get to a certain level, and it's going to take me still a really long time to get to where I want to be. But I've tried to reach out to those people and ask for certain advice on how I can grow my channel and things I should be focusing on. And they've actually provided me with really helpful information, and I'm very grateful that they even replied back to me. And I always try to be mindful of their time and not too pushy. So if they do provide me advice, I'm very grateful for it, and I'm not going to overstep my boundaries in terms of taking up their time. So that is another thing to keep in mind when you are trying to reach out to those people for different advice. Don't say, hey, how do I get more subscribers? Be like, hey, any advice on how to grow my channel? It's a more positive way of looking at it instead of just focusing on a number that you're trying to hit. Another thing is that when you're trying to grow, make sure you're looking at all the different people that are creating content in your niche. There might be some video ideas out there that you never thought of that would be a great way for you to do as well, but maybe with a different spin. I'm not encouraging people to copy each other, but what I'm encouraging is to get inspiration from those other creators that are doing it really well and see how you can take your own spin on creating maybe similar videos or a unique perspective on how you could teach people similar content related to those videos. Because then you can show up in suggested search for those creators that are creating awesome content. Lastly, My advice on how to get to 0 to 1,000 subscribers is, a big help was because I did a collab with One Skill PowerPoint Tutorials. So if you are able to do collabs with people, I would recommend it. Obviously, a lot of people will try to ask to do a collab with you, or you'll try to ask to do a collab with them. And it's not always like a mutual agreement that you want to do a collab with that person or they don't want to do a collab with you. So it's hard to get into that. But if you try to hone your skills, grow your audience, establish credibility, and then create an authentic or organic relationship with that person, the odds of you being able to do a collab with them are a little higher than if you just reached out to them just out of the blue and asked to collab, because it's a little random and they may not see true intentions with that. So those are kind of my advice on how I personally got from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. I'm still learning as I go, and I want you guys to go in the comments down below and let me know if you guys have any tips on how I can continue to grow my channel. So if you did make it this far in the video, drop down in the comments down below a cheese icon. I'm from Wisconsin, so that is why I want you guys to drop a cheese icon. And I want to know those of you guys that made it this far. Also, I'm going to be giving away $30 total, but in $10 increments. So there's going to be 3 winners that can win $10 each. In order to enter in this giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe. It's free to do. Leave down in the comment section below not only the cheese icon, but that you have subscribed to this channel, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at PowerPoint Made Simple. So I'm actually going to be sending the $10 through Venmo. So if you don't have that app already, make sure to download it. If you don't have it in your country, I'm sorry. I'll try to have other giveaways that will actually be suitable for you guys. But for this one, I'm going to be Venmoing 3 people $10 each. And I'm going to be showing proof of the winners on my Instagram. So that's why it's important to make sure you're followed to my Instagram as well. So without further ado, I really hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, I still can't believe it. I'm working really hard to make sure I keep providing awesome videos for you guys. I still have a full-time job while doing this, so it's not easy, but I want to make sure I'm creating awesome content and helpful content for you guys. So let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to provide more videos for you guys in the near future. Without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys in future videos. Thanks.